This video right here is about Vallejo rapper PSD the Driver. But first, I need everybody to please hit that like button, share this video, and subscribe. If you ain't subscribed to my channel, This Made Media Magazine. Now, Steve Davidson, better known as PSD or PSD the Driver, or before that he was known as Stevie D. He a rapper, he originally from Mississippi by way of Vallejo. He started rapping Vallejo, started rapping the Crest. He was one of macdre homeboys, he put out a few classic albums himself, and he all over macdre stuff, and he was one of the major parts of the thizznation movement, but yeah, I'm just giving y'all a little history on PSD the Driver. We all know that when the thizznation or Thizz Entertainment, it was a whole big old Rico. They got took down. A lot of them did a lot of years, and they claim paperwork came out. J Diggs put out a couple diss songs towards him. Even Doobie, Sugar Wolf the Pimp, part of thizznation, put out a diss towards PSD the Driver. PSD responded to him a few times this years ago, and we ain't heard from him. He kind of disappeared, man. After all the snitch allegations came out. They said that he was getting on the airplane. He was at the airport, I believe in Sacramento, and he had thousands of pills taped to his legs and stuff. And he tried to go through. He got caught up, but he got right out. But I think he did about 4 years or whatever. But all in all, man, they saying he told, it's even footage of one of the thizznation dudes. I can't think of his name right now. PSD came up to the block. He bounced out. They said it was a little tussle, fight or whatever. Hey, with all that being said, man, shout out to Sticky Situations TV, man. He just came out probably about a month ago. He came out with hold on 1 second, my bad, y'all, I'm working while I'm doing this. But yeah, so he came out with a documentary called PSD the Driver documentary. Hold on. So 1 second, man, my bad, y'all. Make sure y'all hit that like button. So yeah, the video called The Biggest Rat of the Bay, PSD the Driver snitches on macdre and thizznation. So y'all check out Sticky Situations TV documentary if y'all really want to, dig into the story. Shout out to him, man. He put out dope documentaries, man. Shout out to Sticky Situations TV. But he put that video out, and I guess, it's been years since PSD dropped. It's been over 5 years, man. But this brought him back out, This brought PSD back out of retirement, or whatever you want to call it. So PSD, a week ago, I didn't even know it dropped. He dropped a diss song. I wouldn't even say a diss. I'll say more of a reply to, everything. It's called Wisdom Tooth. PSD the Driver. He also changed his name. He ain't known as PSD the Driver no more. Now he known as P. Angelo. As you can see, P. Angelo. And, he just dropped a new project, man. He dropped a new project. Got 10 songs, 10 new songs. And, he rap a little bit on it, but most of the time, most of the music he's singing. And, what people know, if you listen to PSD the Driver, we all know he could sing a little bit too. So I listened to the whole project from front to back, including with the Wisdom Tooth song. And the project to me is dope. It's that player vibe, man. It's real dope. The Wisdom Tooth song, he replying, he replying to Sticky Situations TV. He threw a few bars at him, and he also threw a few bars at the people putting that snitch jacket on his name. He claimed he a snitch. So y'all make sure y'all check out Wisdom Tooth. That PSD Driver, should I say P. Angelo, new track, man. So yeah, I guess he reinvented himself. He dropped the PSD the Driver. Now he known as P. Angelo. Hey man, this was crazy, you know. And also, you know, I listened to the whole album, and he, you know, all his other music, man, he represented the Vallejo, he represented the Bay, but on this new album, man, he represented Mississippi. So I guess he went back home, man. So I don't know. And I like to add on that, you know, I did some time with PSD the Driver, you know, up in Sac County, and you know, he was in General Pop. This was during all the snitching allegations, and you know, even one person approached him about him being, you know, a rat, and he slid him. You know, he knocked him out straight up. So PSD Driver, he ain't no punk, you know. But hey, man, that's it on that. That's the update. PSD the Driver put out a new album, 10 tracks. He is known now as P. Angelo. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this in the comments. Please hit that like, share this video, and subscribe if you ain't subscribed to my channel. This is Made Media Magazine. Shout out to Trenches News. Make sure you get that hottest book out right now, How I Survived Chicago Drill, directly from Swiper on IG or Nene Marie 37. If you get it directly from them, you get an autographed copy. You always get it on Amazon.com. But make sure you get the hottest book out right now, Trenches News, How I Survived Chicago Drill. Shout out to the Mod Squad. I'm out.
Support me. Make sure you go ahead, Nene Marie 37 in her inbox if you want a signed copy of my book, man.